How does it feel to turn 38 years old? Well, I'm probably the best person you could ask because this is my 38th birthday. And you can see in real time what's actually going on. My wife got me this Jeep Wave t-shirt that you're going to be, I'm sure, seeing in plenty of other videos. And then in the weeks to come, you'll be seeing my Jeep hat a lot. I've got an upcoming planned series with my new Jeep friend, Mario Garcia. I'm planning on calling this series Jeep Buddies. So he's got a Jeep too. We'll be comparing our Jeeps and talking about that. That's exciting. Obviously a big birthday for me because I finally am getting the dream vehicle. I've always wanted a Jeep Wrangler. It's at my parents' house. I'm just waiting on the title to clear here in about 2 weeks so that I can officially drive it back home and park in my own garage. Very exciting for me. I thought I'd be in my 50s before I got the Jeep I've always wanted. Instead, at 38, it just coincided with my birthday, just the way it worked out. Yeah, I'm getting this Jeep. So we're in this whole journey. I love making videos about it and celebrating it because this is what's important to me. And I think this is a good time to bring this up. I've made changes on this channel. What I'm doing now is I'm still aware that, okay, you got to make videos that people want to watch, but ultimately I'm focusing more on myself. I'm focusing on, but what do I actually care about and what do I actually want to do videos about? I'm tired of doing videos just catering for a mass market audience. I want to actually document my actual life more and stuff I care about and feel like talking, even if people are less interested in certain things. I'm going to do it because that's what I want to do. I want to document my actual life more, not some silly topic that everybody's secretly obsessed with and there's no ending for it. No, I'm done. I'm done with that. And maybe that has to do with being 38, just becoming more focused on what I want to do for the second half of my life. Because in theory, 37 years was the first half of my life, and from 38 forward is the second half. If I live to be the average age of an American man, living into my late or mid 70s. So with that being said, how does it feel to be 38 today? Coincidentally, I happened to watch a video, Anthony Bourdain's Parts Unknown, an episode of that, and Hong Kong. He was doing this video episode about Hong Kong, and he was interviewing an umbrella repairsman, which sounds random, and it is. But in Hong Kong, people have held on to certain umbrellas for decades. They're sentimental, and he's the guy that can fix them. And from what I remember, he was talking about how that symbolizes life. He was talking about, like, and I'm sure everyone watching this video has opened an umbrella, and you know how it is. If it's got the little wrap thing around it, you undo that. And then when it's almost like you're taking a cover off of a shield, but when you open an umbrella, as you push this part out, what happens? The umbrella starts fanning out. And he described that as basically having more focus in life the older that you get. When you're younger, you don't know as much, you have so many question marks about the rest of your life. But as you get halfway through your life, you really don't have any more question marks. There's maybe some ellipsis points in there, ... some exclamation points, some periods, but not questions. I'm not really trying to figure anything out at this point. I've got it figured out, and now it's just a matter of having that focus. So it was just interesting to think about how with an umbrella, you've got the polars, but the more you push it out, the further you get to the other end of it, you have all of this that starts coming together because you actually know what's going on. And that's how I feel about being 38. There's, for people who have, kind of like felt bad for me being this close to 38, because like I said, this is the first time where in my life people don't question how old I am. When I say 38, they're like, oh, you're not younger, I thought you were. No one said that. And again, people respond with because in their minds, I think they think, oh, well, if you're 40, that's sad. You're supposed to be sad and like boring if you're 40. But for me, I've never had more focus. I've never had more appreciation for life because of all that I've lived through and know. So 38 is such a great year. One of my least favorite years was 20, because 20 is like the opposite of 38. I'm going to say that again just to be clear. 20 is the opposite of 38, because 20, you don't know anything yet. And by 38, nearly 20 years later, you've really got a lot figured out. So I'm very happy about 30, and not just because I have so much more focus for the second half of life, but also because, hey, in real life, in real time, things I actually celebrate and care about, I'm getting the Jeep. And my wife got me, again, the Jeep Wave t-shirt, which you'll be seeing, makes fun of Prius owners. And you'll be seeing the hat. And again, I'm going to be doing that Jeep Buddies series I'm really excited about. But the main thing is, I just don't have time anymore to spend time doing things I don't care about, which is what I did for the most of the years that I did this channel. I was focusing on a topic that catered to the rest of the world and all the question marks they had. And that I only did that to grow this channel. So now I'm like, well, now that you're all here, I feel like doing what I want to do. I want to talk about stuff I actually care about and that are interesting to me, even if they're not interesting to you, and let you sort out which videos you want to watch. So I think it all kind of lines up as far as where I'm at in life, how I've grown this channel, things I actually care about. That's what I'm going to start focusing on here on my 38th birthday. It's all coming together. You got comments? They belong right here.